What's good, everybody? Fortnite's got a new mode. A mini OG Fortnite where if you die, you respawn until your whole team is dead. And I'm dropping it 100 times. Enjoy. The character of the mode is that it's a team mode, so I'm playing random duos because I ain't playing squads. And in game 1, my teammate left me. I knew this was gonna be a problem. I tried, but playing this thing alone makes your chances very slim. I would much prefer a solo mode because I don't have any friends and I don't want to participate in socializing through voice chat, but duos are still infinitely better than squads. I think I'm getting the hang of this now. I just killed the same person 6 times this game. My teammate kept dying the entire match. In the end game, reboots turned off, so I was left alone and got one shot with full health and shield. Center of the map are the legendary tilted towers. It's also where most of the action is. We both kept dying and I got sprayed out of the sky in an attempt to leave. The next game I wanted to go tilted again, but quickly died and got teleported to Lone Lodge, where my teammate had other ideas. He didn't tell me or anything, just kept track waving me away. Dying resets you to just a gray AR and 100 wood, which is annoying, but I get it. Then bro just went AFK in the open and I had to take care of him, but my efforts were for nothing. We died later anyway. Apparently there are guns that I don't even know in this thing. I think it's chapter 4 season 4? Last resort? I don't know, I didn't play a single game that season. Game 6, I experienced true tilted. The way God himself has meant it to be. Death is almost inevitable in this place, but it was fun until it lasted. Which is why we went there again game 7. Not like we both haven't died a bunch, but we walked out of there alive this time. We made it all the way through middle game into the final circle at Sandy Sheets, which is just the motel. I know we practically just had OG a few months ago, but it just feels good playing with the old Scar, Tac, and Rocket Launcher again. I got knocked while the very last zone was closing, so I didn't see how, but my teammate brought home the first victory royale. All this feels good. I'm rocking my most OG skins right now, which is season 7, because before that, I was a little kid whose parents thought putting a credit card into a video game would put a virus on it. So it took 4 seasons of begging for my mom to finally buy me a $10 pay safe card for the new battle pass. I had a very serious teammate this game. I was also serious. Just not as good. Oh yeah, I'm totally OG bush camping in this thing, which is the proper way to bush camp. Today's bush camping's lame. Game 10, I died at tilted like a billion times. Yeah, I'm still dying. And then we died both. You know, I actually prefer Little Loot Lake over regular Loot Lake because it's little. You can swim in it, and it has actual loot. No, give that back. That's my hunting rifle. You're lucky. I ran out of ammo. I don't want it anymore. Not without death, but I've made it into the top 2, and my teammate didn't. He believed in me, though. He stayed throughout the entire fight. Too bad I didn't make it, and we ended second. The following game I wanted to go retail, but my teammate insisted on landing tilted, and well, that's how it turned out. I got all those fake legendary weapons on me. They're fine, I guess. They just don't hit the same. We died at retail right after reboots were disabled. In game 14, my teammate pulled a dad move on me and left me alone to suffer. I gotta say, this is a very interesting hill here near retail with invisible walls and see-through ledges. Look, I know they made this mode in like under a month, but it's currently more popular than plain old Battle Royale. This shouldn't be in here. We were flawlessly making our way through middle game when a duo which we killed at least 10 times before got us and emoted on us. That's just Fortnite reload right here. I can't be bothered. I just truly, seriously love the hunting rifle. I don't know why it never ever gets unvaulted, but it's just the best gun in the game. If you want to make me love a season, just add back the hunting rifle. That'll do it. Game 17, I wanted to res my teammate who was knocked, but it was a trap because he already left and I got killed. I like dropping open roof a lot. It's just so much action, center up to the towers. By the way, I definitely just took a mini shield for 6 HP. And then, most of the times, you die. The following game, I stole my teammate's pump while he was healing and deliberately refused to give it back. Since then, we were very separated. His views on me were never the same from that point onward. Despite that, our unsynergetic duo still made it into the final circle, where I died to Storm and my teammate ended third. Even after all those years, I'm still faced with the ultimate dilemma. Green tack or gray pump? I don't know, okay? I felt like a pump guy this game and it didn't work out. A lot happened in Tilted Game 21, but we can neglect all that and just look at this beautiful triple tap headshot kill with a gray AR. Let's see it again. Amazing. Now slow-mo. Wow. Yeah, that was the highlight of the game. On to the next one. Wait! First I gotta turn the voices off. Unlike the ones in my head, they never stop. They should really fix those bugged textures. They're all around Dusty Docks as well. We got into the end game in this one and absolutely dominated it from that point on. And won that game basically without a scratch. Game 24 I died, but my teammate made it into the top 3. I think I would have done better. I always do. It's good that llamas are in this. That's just an example of an item that should be in the game at all times. I'm playing with an OG Rustlord this game. That means he's either really good or really bad. Nothing in between. Game 27, I was left alone again, but this time I took my chances, looted up at Lone Lodge, and bush camped my way until the very end. Sometimes, if you just blend with the surroundings and don't do anything, the sweats let you be. I've met a pretty sad end though. Getting headshot sniped is unfortunate. Deciding to reboot or not while knocked is always a gamble. Here I could have easily respawned and escaped or keep on fighting, but I trusted my teammate instead and it didn't pay off. One thing I've just noticed is that the spaz has a different sound. It sounds like a combat. This is very annoying. Now I can't stop thinking about it. Teammate died with 11 left and disconnected. Every time this happens, I want to win just so they miss out. And I almost did. Almost. Tag still has the same sound. I don't know why they did the pump dirty like that. Game 31, we both died and respawned a lot until my teammate got sick of it and just left. He's a quitter and I'm a loser. And the next game, I dominated Brighouse Roof against players who couldn't defend themselves. And then we died to the first other team we met. This time, I think I queued without a teammate. He didn't leave, or at least I didn't see anyone. Although relatively small, the map feels a lot larger than it is. Simply because there are no vehicles or any substantial movement, and I kinda like it this way. Those are just the old Fortnite vibes. I hadn't had very good luck with teammates recently, so my sister will be joining me for the next couple of games. She's 8. I don't know if this is a good idea. She wished for us to have the same skin, and she only has a handful of those free ones you get for Christmas. So that's for the skin choice. I was seriously considering giving her this gold scar, just to be nice. But then it won't really make a difference for her, so I think it's better if I just keep the good guns. It's nice you can respawn, cause she does die a lot. We were making it to the stars this game. However, during one of her many deaths, I got headshot sniped. Mantling up this roof was very hard, but it was worth it because she got to open the llama. She likes opening llamas. I do too. I can't blame her. I got my hands on the wonderful purple hunting rifle, but didn't get to use it as much as I'd like to before we were eliminated. It's a shame. The next game, we dared to land the almighty to the towers. Both got killed and then flew to safety instead, but it didn't really help us that much. It's obviously my job to carry us both, but it's even harder because of the fact that everyone just keeps respawning. And of course, when I die first and my sister's nearby, it usually doesn't end well. Even just putting on some shield is a huge chore. Yeah, take those and drink them. Come on, you can do it. No, don't throw it. Yeah, good. Nice. Now the other one. Come on. No, you're pickaxing. That's your gun. Okay, nice. Now the big one. Come on. Pick it up. Good. That's your gun. No, don't shoot. No, you're throwing it. Nice. Okay, now we're good to go. This game we were jumped from beneath with a shockwave grenade. I got sprayed to death while my sister tried to run away, but violence got her too. This neighborhood is relentless. Game 40, we got into the end game at Tilted, which I absolutely dominated, but lost my sister in the process. And then I was faced with a 1v2, which I was unfortunately destined to lose. My sister left me, so I'm back to randoms now. We were doing quite well at Pleasant until I got surprise edited on while reviving my teammate. If my teammate didn't leave whilst I was already landing, I definitely wouldn't have gotten Pleasant this game, but I think I actually did pretty well on my own. You know, I don't need this "you're the last teammate standing" text to be there the whole game. I'm totally aware that I'm gonna die alone. In that game, I meant. Maybe. Game 44, my teammate convinced me to land lazy laps, died twice, and then left me to die alone again. Sometimes it's a shame you don't keep inventory. Like now, I would have stole a purple pump from these guys while knocked. The supply drops are meant to be like a quick loot up for players who just rebooted and have nothing. But especially in later stages of a game, they're either all picked up by other players, or you get shot even before you land on one, which usually results in death. Me and my teammate went full maniac mode in Tilted Game 46. We were both killing, dying, and respawning over and over again. At one point I looked like a drug addict, roaming Tilted Towers for any kind of heals whatsoever, just so I could get into another fight again. But it somehow worked out, and we made it all the way to the end, just for my teammate to disconnect after he got knocked, even though I saved him and was just about to revive him. I hate this, man. At least just like wait until you're actually dead and then do whatever, but this is just cowardly. Honestly, Tilted Towers is just such a perfect location for a game mode like Reload. You can truly have so much fun here, even if you go catch some fresh air once in a while. Just saying, if Fortnite makes a solo mode, I'm doing part 2, cause these teammates are killing me. Oh, we got paired together again, even though we both pressed play with new team. Well, that's embarrassing. Not for long, we didn't make it too far. I was definitely blocking my teammate a bit while knocked here. I'm not sure if that's the reason he lost, but I have a pretty good feeling it might have been. Game 50, I was absolutely ecstatic with the hunting rifle, but then I died a couple times, lost all my loot, lost my teammate, you know how it goes. This brother looks serious. If he was as sweaty as he looks, we'd win. This game I didn't want to push, but my teammate made me to and then left me in the mess. This happens a lot actually. One thing that annoys me is that Tilted is rotated to the wrong side on the map. Not for any particular reason, just cause it always was the other way, so that's how it's supposed to be. Nice dude, you found some more chuck splashes. I can carry 6 of them, that's awesome. No, don't throw them at me! Ugh. Yeah, let's hug it out. It's fine. I know you didn't know. We'll find more, it's all good. Oh look! Ocean's bottomless chug jug! The best healing item of all time. This brings back memories. The mythics and all that should come back in Chapter 2 Retro in just a season. I'm super excited. They better do it authentic or I might actually cry. We made it into the final circle before I died and left my teammate in a 1v1v1. I would have liked to win, you know. Haven't won in a while, but he ended third, so too bad I guess. Let's see. Does the fish at retail still dance with you? Of course it does. It always does. Yeah, we died. I don't care. I'm happy. Look who's back. Back again. This time I'm determined to get a win with her. It's gonna be hard, but I'll try my very best. This game we made it quite far by camping, but then our cover got blown and it all went to shambles. Game 57 on the other hand, we took a bit more of a confrontational approach, and it worked. Until at the end, we wanted to wait it out until the final team, but I didn't notice it was already a 2v2. They found us hiding in this corner of a building, and we unfortunately stood no chance. If I paid attention, I would at least have fought back, but second place it is, I guess. Oh look! Juice's Snyder gun! Oh look! We're dead. Honestly, when we decided to land Lone Lodge and she told me she was gonna land on the tower, I should have seen this coming. We weren't alone, not lonely this game, which itself is surprising. But then, in the proudest moment of my life, my sister got a kill. I mean, it's not her first kill ever, but I'm about 90% sure this is the first time she killed someone who wasn't a bot, which is amazing. We absolutely destroyed everybody at Lonely and then moved into the final circle nearby. I've kept my sister alive throughout the whole game. You know, she doesn't really help me fighting wise, but the fact that we're two alone can scare opponents, and she works as perfect bait. And then finally, in the final 2 vs 1, I eliminated the last guy and got my sister a Fortnite reload win.
Yay!
We played one more game, landing to Lone Lodge, cause that's the go-to spot apparently.
Yay! Another kill!
Okay, that was probably a bot, but good job anyway. We got into the top 2 again. A back-to-back with my sister would have been splendid, but this time it was some sweaty duo and I was definitely not gonna beat them alone. First game without my sister and my teammate already managed to leave me. I went tilted anyway and died obviously. Game 62 we both died at tilted. And game 63 my teammate left me to fight on my own in the storm, then died somewhere else and immediately left the game. When you're alone and people around you are still rebooting, it's absolute hell. I'd rather play solo squads than this. The next game, my Mark 10 went pleasant, but my teammate had other ideas. Just mark the place you wanna go, and I'll go there with you. Is it really that hard? Something I really like about Reload is that I see very few bots in here. I mean, I saw some when I played with my sister, of course. That's understandable. But so far when I queued alone, I'm not even sure if I even saw like 2 bot teams, which is amazing. There's nothing more refreshing than knowing that everyone you kill is a real living person who potentially raged because of it. Just get rid of all bots from my normal VR games now, please. My teammate died and left just when reboots ended. I got into the final 1v2 regardless, and against the best duo in the game, I knocked one of them, but the second one was just too much, and I ended second. This time, I died off as early as possible, but my teammate didn't do quite as well as I did the previous game. I already decided. I'm gonna make a montage of all the hunting rifle headshots I hit in this video. It's so perfect. It's beautiful. It's gonna be on my second channel, probably. Game 69, we died very early at retail. And game 70, we made it quite far, but never really settled. We both were dying a lot and finished 4th. Game 71, I teamed up with someone wearing a default skin. He could always be a fake one, but that was popular like 6 years ago. And that free summer backblink's telling me he's most likely real. That's extremely rare nowadays, especially because of matchmaking. I rarely play with or against new players. I managed to kill a guy with the absolutely best loot in the game. Gold Scar and Purple Pump? He must have been pissed. That's not even healthy to carry loot this good around with you. Then I even picked up a bottomless chug jug and I was unstoppable. I got headshot sniped while my default teammate was dead. Well, game 72 there was an absolute bloodbath at the clock tower, and someone pulled out the rocket launcher onto that. Someone always has to end last. This time it was us. No, I pressed continue, not ready up. Why are we teaming up? Well, that's another game with this guy, I guess. We went to Tilted again, that's enough explaining really. And the following game, my teammate just went fully AFK in the middle of the match and never came back. He might have died in real life, but he was probably just a moron. Or maybe his mom turned off the internet because he didn't take out the trash, I don't know. Game 75, we landed Dusty Dogs. My teammate had the need to flex his purple scar on me. Luckily, my FBI agent had me covered. He was silent ever after. Or maybe he wasn't flexing, but already had a scar and that one was supposed to be for me. Guess we'll never know. We were doing great until we had to cross Loot Lake to get to the circle, which broke our back. I've come to like an internal realization that Tilted Towers should be on every Fortnite map. Or some superior POI to where like a third of the lobby lands. The game needs this. I'm alone again this time and I didn't do bad at all. I mean, look at that sniper work. 3 headshots? It was with a bolt, so I can't use it in my montage, but it was good. Then I died because I landed Pleasant and not the random house at the edge of the map. But I sent 2 duos back to the lobby, so it was worth it. The next game, I tried to sneakingly steal my teammate's pump while knocked, but he noticed and demanded it back. I mean, he could have let me have it. It wasn't really his, it was the guys he just killed. And he didn't really make a difference with it. We both died. Teammate was lazy again, game 79. He just went tilted without marking it like he was playing solo, which resulted in a late landing and we died immediately. Look guys, if you want to go somewhere, just tell me and I'll go there every time. Look, another one. I believe in you guys. You can do this. This is easy. Just mark it. So, game 82 has no notes. I made notes this video while playing, just so I can recall better after, which I don't normally do, you know. Normally I just play and then look back at it. But this time I made notes, and game 82 there is none. It was probably just a one-off thing, you know. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it next time. But I definitely talked about some things I probably wouldn't noticed from just looking back at the footage. So, I don't know, I might keep doing this. And I get why this game has no notes. We just died right away. Game 83, we looted up alone at retail. And then went to fight at Tilted, which was an absolute disaster. I don't even know how we survived for this long. We should have been dead a long time ago. But game 84 was a great game. We both survived the entire match from Tilted. Neither of us even got knocked once. We dominated the entire lobby until it became a 2v2. We both were kinda low and tried our best, but the other team got the better of us and we got second place. Game 85 we died at Tilted, and game 86 we died at Snobby. Game 87, teammate died a couple times and left. You know, game 1 I would have been mad, but it was my conscious decision to play this, even though it's a team mode. This is my fault. I would really want to make just a regular Tilted Towers 100 drops. But that's because I only land crappy new POIs that don't even last a year. I'd just like a classic, you know. The next game, we survived until the final circle at Tilted, which quickly turned into a heal off. I had 90 health and 6 chuck splashes, which I thought should be enough, but it wasn't. And we ended second. We got 10 games left. 9 games left. 92 was a very good one. I even got my hands on the mythic scar, but I just can't win anymore. 3 is it. Theoretically, I should be getting more wins because there's only 20 teams compared to 100 people. But there's no bots and I get a random teammate. So I guess that makes sense. Game 95, this Tony Stark pickaxed me to death on the clock tower. So I came back to execute him and his duo as revenge. Which was my entire legacy that game. Game 96, I got shot midair after rebooting. That's a classic. And game 97, my teammate left after getting knocked. That's also a classic. It's almost the end, so I took a game to try Skybase once. Of course it got shot down. We're long past this, unfortunately. And game 99, we died at retail. It's game 100. Of course I had to do an epic fly down, otherwise we just died. It was kind of like 9/11. Just one more season until Chapter 2 OG. I'm excited. See you next time.